10 fruits that you can grow as houseplant at growplants.org. So a lot of people want to grow fruits, but they cannot because they don't have the garden or the right condition, or sometimes it's just too much cold. So here a list of 10 plants that bear fruits as houseplant. Alpine strawberry. So these grow great as a houseplant, require half shade to full shade, but when you grow it as a houseplant, it's need to be with quite a lot of light. It's not hard plant to grow. It's a fast growing plant and require average to big amount of water. Better to put it in a cool area with some mulch and moist. Cranberry. Grow also great as a houseplant. Better to grow in full shade if you grow it in a hot location. A major problem when you grow it as a house plant that it needed to give it some chilling hours. So maybe in the winter, if you don't have cold enough winter, maybe you should add some ice in the winter, and then you can create the situation that the plant will bloom and bear some fruits. Special requirement, it's acid soil, iron, of course chilling hours, and mulch. It's quite easy to grow and require a big amount of water. Gaultheria also grow as a shrub or tree. The fruits, some variety can grow as the shallow variety can grow as a houseplant, and also mucoranata and others. You should check before you start to grow it. Requirement: acid soil. Need a male and a female plant. Uh, you need to give it some chilling hours. It means that if it's not cold enough in your area, you should put some ice, and it's grow in full shade to full sun. But again, you need to check the variety before you plant it. Natal plum, also known as Caricia macrocarpa. Okay, so it can grow as a houseplant. Well-known problem that there isn't enough light. It won't bear some flowers, so you should put it a little with a light, and then it can bear some fruits. It's super easy plant to grow. Also as a houseplant, a small amount of water can survive, and above -5 Celsius temperature. Except this, there isn't special requirement, and you can grow it. Again, a lot of light will bear a big amount of fruits. Pineapple plant. Mostly it's not well known as a plant that grow as a houseplant, but it can grow as a houseplant. It's a slow growing plant. There is a major problem with in order to get flowers, you need to add not flowers, fruits. You need to add ethylene in order to have some fruits. It can grow as a houseplant. I grow it a lot of time, especially in the past, but I don't grow it anymore because it's just cheaper to buy it in the supermarket. In the past, it was very expensive here. Syzygium oleosum, also known as blue lily pilly. Fruit can be blue-purple. It's a little bit weird flavor, and the flowers are quite of cute. It's like a needle, white color, and require a frost-free area, especially when the tree is young. You can control and maintain the growth to grow it as a shrub, 2 to 3 meters, so it's very under control. It can grow in full shade, but needs some light, and I don't remember if I said the flavors, it's quite of unique flavor. Salak, also known as snake fruit. Uh, very unique fruits. Tastes that remind, I would say, loquat with other kind of flavors like dates and loquat together. You can grow it as a houseplant, require moist It's a tropical, so need hot climate. Can grow from 4 to 6 meter. You can keep it small. This is not the issue here. And grow well in full shade. Average to big amount of water. And the main problem is the spines are very vicious, so be aware. So maybe you should contain the leaves and won't be free in the room. Grumichuma, also known as Eugenia brasiliensis. This is perennial evergreen plant, can grow as a shrub or small tree. The fruits are black to purple, can be also yellow. There are other varieties that are yellow, with top crown. Uh, I'm pretty fond of this fruit. It's very good, is my opinion. Require acid soil, average to big amount of water. It's a slow growing plant, so be aware. And all the year it can grow in full shade. The major problem is before the bloom, it's require full sun. Here we put it under this tree mostly, but if you grow it as a house plant, you need to give it one peak in the season that will be before the spring a little bit to give it some beams. Except this, all the year can grow as a houseplant. Cacao tree. Um, this is quite of unique things to grow at houseplant. It's bear fruits in the house. Uh, for me right now, not a lot because it's a very young tree I have, like 4 years old. It bears the first time last year. Require high humidity, moist and mulch will be the best. It's very crucial humidity, so you should take care of it. Require a big amount of water and grows the best in full sun and full shade. If you will put it in sun, it will burn. So it's a great and the perfect plant as a house plant. Tree, also known as Calamondin orange, and this is grow great as a house plant. It's also grow great as a bonsai. It doesn't require so much area, so it's easy to grow. Require small amount of water and can grow from full sun to full shade. This is why it's a great houseplant. The use for this plant, the fruits, you can use it for juice, and the rind you can use for the fragrant or fruit leather or sugary rind. And also for eating, it's a little bit sour. If you use it as a juice, it can use instead of lemon juice a little bit.